Hello everyone, and welcome back to a regular podcast. Well, sorta. I'm going flying solo on this one to state a lot of stuff. This is Tuesday, of course, at 5 o'clock p.m. now. The date, I gotta look up the date here. The date is actually the 18th. It's actually the 18th. Now, you guys, we're in it for a long ride on this podcast because simply there's a lot of stuff I want to talk about. I'm doing it solo because it's somewhat, it's like stuff I want to get out and all that. So I haven't really got in touch with Zach lately after that one podcast. Now, a lot of stuff, of course you guys know that I am a advocate of wanting to get hired by, no matter what I do, if I do like community manager stuff, or if I'm like ground control, or if I'm, I don't know. Hell, if I'm just like one of those people that, stands back and says, go there, do this, do that, do this, or, like for the motion capture, like duct tape and put like markers or whatever. I don't care. I just want to get hired by a studio. It'd be great for like community management or whatever. But ever since I've started this, and of course, the whole ruse thing, I do want to just come out and say that even before I started the ruse, and before I wanted to get hired by either Kojima Productions or Konami, that I knew if in some way or form get hired by one of those people, I would have to stop the ruse cruise. I mean, or if it would be a perfect cover, like, if I just keep doing it, but like, not tell the truth, but just kind of like, I don't know. It'd be kind of hard, but I had that thing, where I just like, so there's that. I mean, a lot of people, I talked to a lot of people, and they're like, dude, you don't have to stop if you get hired or whatever. And it's like, yeah, you kind of have to. I mean, if not, you get roped into, like this, they would be like, dude, your employee is saying this shit, And then, of course, you get called in, or like, be like, hey, yeah, somebody is saying you're saying this. It's like, why? What? No. It's kind of like, I don't know. I'm not saying like I would totally abandon it altogether, but, a lot of people just got it twisted, like, dude, you don't have to really stop. I mean, if you are a Konami employee or a Konami rep or Kojima Productions rep, yeah, you kind of have to stop. I mean, you could keep it in your head or whatever. Maybe throw it out there and stuff. Maybe, like, I don't know. Stuff you don't fucking know. I don't know. I mean, it would be kind of hard to do it, but yeah, I mean, it was hard to, like, say in words, like, and they're always like, no, it's like, well, damn it, you don't get it, because then everybody would flock to that person and be like, you work for Konami and you're saying this, are you hinting at something? And it's like, even if that person goes, I haven't been told, I'm just theorizing, I haven't been told anything, they're always going to go be like, no, this guy knows something, and then they'll like bombard Konami or Kojima Productions with with the stuff that, you know, I'm just like publicizing and being like, and then eventually they'll come to me and be like, you're a liability because, yeah, you know, can't let accidental secrets leak out. It's like, shit, you know. So, if for one reason or another, if I become a Konami rep or Kojima Productions rep, that would be cool. But if I do, then, yeah, you know, all shit would have to go out the window, you know. But I'm just saying that, you know, I wanted to get out the air because I've been talking to like a couple people, and then they're like, no, you don't have to. Yeah, I kind of have to, you know. And kind of have to stop publicizing. I mean, I gotta keep shit in my head and amongst close friends of what I think, but I know for a fact, because I've seen it before with Peeler. Peeler, you know, is a community manager. He might know some stuff, but there's a lot of stuff he don't know because he's not part of the development team. And, you know, they probably tell him, you know, dude, you can only put this out, that out, this out. And he's like, okay, cool, I'll put that out. And he's only being told a small thing. And then once he does that, I've seen it to where people like want to attack him because they're like, dude, he knows everything. We must attack him. It's like, no, what? It's not his job to know everything. It's his job is to, you know, be right there and be, you know, sending out shit and being a manager of the community. That's all it was. And a lot of people thought, oh, he knows everything. And that just got all my nerves. Sorry about that. I just got on my nerves so much to see that going on, and it's ridiculous. It is. It's fucking ridiculous. I hate that. I really do. I don't like that. Simply because, you know, it's not, like I said, it's not his job. I don't know. It's just, this week has been crazy. Actually, I haven't recorded anything for a whole week. Simply due because when my power went out, it fucked up my sound card. To where it was like crackling and whatnot. But it's just, oh my god. It took me like forever. Like, how the hell do I get this back? And then just a couple days ago, like, I mean, it didn't even sound shit. Like, I recorded a video and it was so low that I would have to mute. I mean, I would turn the gameplay down so far that I would have to mute it before you can hear me and what I'm saying. Which sucked because I recorded a whole Subnautica thing. Me going into and getting a prawn suit and upgrade. Or the prawn suit blueprints and stuff like that. That's all garbage. I mean, I can still show it and commentary over it, but what's the point, really? You know. But a lot of things have been happening. Oh, sorry. Back it up a little bit. But, you know, my son was sitting there and he was like, you know, talking into the mic or whatever, and I was like, hey, you wanna just mess around with it? I go, it's messed up a little bit, but, you know, what could hurt? So I mean, like, I would leave this on for days and days, and it's just, it would just doing the same thing. I figured it'd like warm it up or whatever, but nothing. I was like, man, this sucks. I don't know what to do. So he was yelling in the mic and saying stuff and all that. And all of a sudden, like, I got a splitter where he can hear and I can hear. So I was sitting there, you know. And then all of a sudden it, kaboom, and it just like went kind of silent. There was no static. I was like, whoa, what is that? And I was like, say something. And he would say, and it was it was clear. It was like right now. I was like, holy shit, that worked. So basically, when shit like that happens again, I gotta fucking just yell into the mic and go, boo! Because it's like, I mean, he was going, sorry. But he was doing kind of like louder than that. And it was like high pitch, and then low pitch, high pitch, low pitch. And he was just like yelling, and apparently clicked it. Apparently went, okay, static, boop, gone. So I was like, yes, I'm gonna try to do a couple of live streaming stuff. The live playthrough, as y'all know, since I live stream on my box, I cannot go to the internet or anything. So I'm gonna try to, I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try to live stream using the Elgato game capture, and live stream through here and get on the box. Like I said, the live streaming on the box will not work unless the computer here and upstairs are off. Sorry for yawning. But yeah, I'm gonna try that. There's just a lot of stuff I want to do, and it's just like, now I'm like, I have no reserves. I mean, I kind of have a couple of reserves, but I have no reserve, a lot of reserves like I usually do because of my mic failure. And a lot of other stuff too. A lot of personal stuff happened. It's like, ugh. So, but a lot of stuff has happened this weekend with the behind the scenes trailer of Star Wars Episode 8, The Last Jedi, which was phenomenally, there's like, oh my god, where to start? First of all, you see new characters, new aliens, new creatures, which is bad fucking ass, man. Then you see Finn in an X-Wing pilot suit. So, I don't know, I got mixed feelings about that. Is he gonna just become a pilot? I mean, if Finn is gonna become just a pilot, I am going to literally run up to whoever directed this, I cannot remember his name at this moment, and slap the dog shit out of him. Why would I slap the dog shit? Because Poe has potential, okay? He's like the potential Han Solo here. I mean, you have Rey, who is the potential Luke Skywalker counterpart, and then you have, or Luke Skywalker / Anakin counterpart. And here you have Finn. That could be a potential Han Solo counterpart, And either they're gonna waste that and stick him as a pilot. We already got a fucking pilot, which is Poe. He's a pilot. We've already got that one. Now you're gonna put another main character as a pilot. It's like, dude, put him as like a Han Solo. Put him as somebody that wants to learn the Force. The CP's got the Force in him. I mean, CP is Force worthy. I mean, he wielded a lightsaber pretty damn good for a normal person. He put up a good fight. I mean, Rey fucking badass, just fucking annihilated Kylo Ren. Just boom, loved it. But we got a little bit of shots of stuff, Rey's training, stuff like that. And then we get to see Carrie Fisher. Oh, wow. That was kind of, wow. Especially hearing her speak behind the scenes. It's like, damn. Her last movie she ever did, I do believe. It's really sad that she ain't here to see. I mean, I'm glad she got to make 7 and saw all the fans come back. But to see, to Deuce 8 and to see everybody, all the reactions to it, I don't know. But, yeah. It was tough watching it. It was, you didn't want to freak out. And that was due to D23. If you guys don't know what D23 is, it's like a Disney Expo. It's like E3, but you have Disney stuff, video games, stuff like that. Movies like Star Wars, Marvels. They were showing Infinity Wars. I don't know if they released a trailer for Infinity War. I haven't really checked it, but I know they released. Like, they're releasing, or showcasing the statues and the armor, even Thor Ragnarok, which I'm excited to see. That'll be funny and shit. I love that. I love how they're bringing, like, classic music, like from the 80s and stuff. I think ever since Guardians of the Galaxy did that, I think they're trying to do that now, is to bring 80s to all of it. And Guardians of the Galaxy 2, wow, that was badass too. I know I've talked about it before, but man, that shit, the fight, it was like fucking Dragon Ball Z, dude. The fight was like, oh my god, some Dragon Ball Z shit. This is what I'm talking about. Like, So, but, I went and seen Spider-Man Homecoming. And, that was, wow, that was cool. To see Val Kilmer in it, and to see Robert Downey Jr. in it as well, and how Iron Man plays a part in this, and then the ending was pretty cool and funny, but at the same time, as a person who okay, let's use an analogy on the Spider-Man Homecoming. The base for the damn thing, okay? I'm not going to say it, but I'm going to put an analogy, and you guys can think about it, because it's only been out, what, a week? No, it's been only out 2 weeks. Wow. No, a week. Because it came out the other Friday, and it'll be a whole week. Yeah, it's been out only a week. So guys, go see that. Because the analogy is, okay, let's use me. I want to be an employee of Konami or Kojima Productions so bad. I do. I really do. Really, really, really do. So, the thing is, if somebody comes to me and offer me that, and or I want it for so long, and then somebody comes up to me and goes, you know what? Yeah, we'll give it to you. We'll make you a Konami employee or Kojima Productions employee, rep, whatever. This is what you wanted. We'll make you a voice actor as well. And it's like, yes. And then you turn around and go, nah, I'm good. You sure? Yeah, I'm good. And then, that's pretty much the base. You want something so bad, and then at the end it's like, nah. Which to me it's like, what? And not to mention he had a fucking, I don't know. It's just, all I can say is go see that. That's the only point that kind of pisses me off. Is it kind of really teaches people to pursue your dreams, pursue it, And then when you finally get it to where you can get it, just walk the fuck away and say, nah, I don't want it. I mean, I don't know. You know. That's what I thought. So, yeah. Anyway, a lot of thinking about Spider-Man: Homecoming. It was pretty cool. I went to see it with my son, which was on the anniversary. Well, I want to say anniversary, but they're calling it now the fake anniversary because Konami or Metal Gear officially came out and said that, you know, the 13th, officially as of now, the 13th is the date of when Metal Gear first came out. So yeah, you know, it was on the 7th, which, I mean, come on, it was weird that Spider-Man: Homecoming comes out, you know, on a Metal Gear. I mean, I don't know. It was just me. It was just like, huh, you know. So, as far as the 30th anniversary event or whatever, you got a couple things coming up, event-wise, that Konami could pop in and go, hey, you know, you got TGS, you know, you got a couple people, you know, or a couple events they might pop in and say, hey, look, you know. I doubt it, because that wouldn't be their, it might be their style now. With everything going on, they don't want to do like a big event and get fucking thrashed, you know, like, ooh, you know. And they might pop in there and, like, you know, like the person that don't want to get beat and be like, hey, by the way, here's this for you guys. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you do. Love y'all. You know, and I mean, I don't know. I mean, it could be their style, or they could be a style that's like, fuck you, we're doing this event, fuck y'all. You know, here's this shit, fucking love it, you know. Which, that would be so badass. If a Konami rep just comes out and go, fucking hey, Metal Gear 30th anniversary, fucking love it, here's this, here's that, here's this, here's that, fucking love it, love y'all, fucking love it. You know, just come out like a boss and just do that. Oh my god. But I do believe they're working on something, because the 25th anniversary, you know, they had an event, and I was in August. So, you know, we got a lot of time left still in this year. You know, we're still on what, July? We're still in July. So you got July, August, September, October, November, December. So you got, like, you know, 6 months. 6 months. And it's not including the rest of July to come up with something. And they will. They will come up with something. I promise you that. I mean, who knows? I mean, August is just the next month. It might not be August. Hell, it might be November, December, maybe September. Because if they do it in September, you know, the release date, or the release month of the Phantom Pain, I don't know about Ground Zeroes, but that's the release month of the Phantom Pain, you know. It'll be like, woohoo, you know. But, anyway, a lot of speculation as far as what they're going to do. They have been really quiet lately about, I mean, except for the anniversary, the 30th anniversary of Metal Gear. But as far as any event or whatever, they probably haven't. They're probably still working on Survive and trying to get Survive out the door and done. So, I don't know. I'm pretty excited about playing that, you know. I mean, I played zombie games. And most of the zombie games aren't really that good. And what do I mean by that is, I mean, really there aren't. It's a lot of bullshit. It's like, a lot of bullshit? What are you talking about, dude? Well, the only decent zombie game I've ever played, which is not in any particular order, okay? I'm just gonna go run down the list. Resident Evil 0. Resident Evil 1, the original for PlayStation 1. The remake, or remake for the PlayStation. The Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3, and Resident Evil Survive. 4, or Resident Evil Code Veronica. Resident Evil 4, 5, 6, Dead Aim. No, I take Dead Aim back. Dead Aim is with the good ones. But I haven't played Survivor 2. The side scrollers are different because that's just rehashing stuff. They're pretty okay. But I haven't played 7, which I've seen a little bit of 7, and that's pretty badass. I want to play it. But those games I mentioned, like 4, 5, 6, they can go to hell. I'm sorry, but they can. 4 was a disappointment. It was so stupid. Because, I mean, the game mechanic was okay. But the storyline was total garbage. Okay? I understand they're taking on the concept of the parasite zombie, which is a parasite that burrows into either ants or praying mantises or whatever, and they control them. You know, they're pretty much, you know, I don't know if they become the brain or they eat the brain or whatever, or they're attached to the brain, but they control them. And if they leave, the host dies, you know. So it's a zombie parasite. So, and then the thing is, yeah, I understand they kinda went on that, but why make it a main series number when you could have just fucking easily done a side? You know what I mean? You know, just fucking put it to the side and be like, it had nothing to do with the T virus or the G virus. It was just a fucking plague thingy, or Lost Plagueis or whatever. Ugh. And then 5. Don't get me started on 5. 5 is the same damn thing. You're still dealing with the little fucking parasite things. What the fuck, man? 6 is like, it brings back the original zombies. It's like, yes, fucking for the love of God, yes. But then you get the same plague of shit, and then all of a sudden you're versing zombies with guns, and it's like, what the fuck? Why? And then you get these zombies that fucking jump with knives and what? You know? No. Why? You know? I don't know. It's just, that's just me. Okay? It's ridiculous. It's fucking stupid. Stupid, man. You know? And 7 is a bioweapon. You know? I mean, I like the concept of the bioweapon and other shit. But if you make a Resident Evil game and put a main number on it, come on. Don't give me that bullshit. You make it a side game. Like Dead Aim. You know, hell, Resident Evil Dead Aim was... It was good. It dealt with original zombies, but it was a side game. Resident Evil Survive. You know, I think Code Veronica, wasn't Code Veronica Nada? Didn't it come out, it wasn't canon? I don't know. I think it came out, it was canon. But I liked Code Veronica. Code Veronica is awesome. I mean, I don't know. If you look at the original Resident Evil games, you have zombies. You have zombie dogs. And that's majority of the fucking game. I'd say about 80% of the game's enemies. The other rest is bioweapons and bosses and tyrants, you know. And the rest is original zombies and stuff, you know. I didn't like Resident Evil, the remake with the redhead zombies things, or the red zombies, where you have to burn every single zombie, and then if you don't, they'll come back alive. It's like, what? Fuck that. Give me... I hope they don't do that in the near future. You know, because they ought to know by now. I mean, well, that was Resident Evil 1, you know. And they ought to know by now that shoot them in the head, you know. Resident Evil 7 was okay. You had these little monster things. The gloop monster things or whatever sometimes. And a lot of times it's like the family members of that thing that just, you gotta like run around, which is fine. It's okay. It's cool. You know, they decided to do this like horror thing genre, which is cool. But it's, I don't know. Resident Evil, to me, 7 was cool. But I don't know if it's a prequel or if they're, I mean... Because you see at the end of where Chris is part of the Umbrella group, which I don't know if it's if we're going back, if it's a prequel to whatever, because ain't Stars part of Umbrella? I do believe. I don't know. If we're going back, but you see smartphones, I don't know if it's like a remake, not a remake, but was it a remake reimagining or whatever? You know, they're remaking the shit, but it's different, you know. But I don't know. Anyway, let's move on to that. I got sidetracked there for a second, but I cannot wait for zombies or Survive. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be tight. Now, the other thing that came out of D23 is Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer, which they did fuck people up. I don't know. It just came out, and it was that orchestra trailer, and I was like, oh, cool, yeah, okay, we've seen that. Then it's like this brand new trailer which shows a lot of different stuff, and of course, Toy Story, which we all know, number 2, they were supposed to be summons, Buzz and Woody. But it was scrapped. So now it's become a real thing. And oh my god, they look so good. They look like they just got plucked out of the movie and put in the game. It was so good, you know. The facial animations, I mean, Buzz did good animations. Woody, however, had a blank stare sometimes. Like lifeless, like he was a doll stare, you know. So they could work a little bit more on that. It could have been a little bit more something. But, yeah. But it showed outside, and it's a huge area, you know. Huge. But the most huge thing was they actually showed Kingdom Hearts 3 and came up on the screen, coming 2018. It's coming out next year. Finally, I've had that puppy on pre-order, so I've been waiting for a while. I think I pre-ordered it when 2.8. I know I pre-ordered it before. I think when it was announced, I pre-ordered it when they actually put it on Amazon. So, and then I pre-ordered 2.8, and it's been like forever, and then it came out. So, yeah, I'm kind of hoping mid 2008, but it'll probably be like late, and it might get pushed back to early 2019. So who knows? We'll see what the development holds for that. I cannot wait, and I cannot wait to see the story unfold. Yay. So there's just a lot of new stuff coming out of the projects for Disney. And it's fucking awesome. I love it. But my main focus is to get through Metal Gear. To be honest, I want to get through Metal Gear and all up to date. So if anything else releases, yeah. If anything else releases, survive maybe after, I want to get this shit done and on the roll. Once I get done with the NES Metal Gears, or the Metal Gear 2, I should say. Once I get done with that, then I'll be moving on to Muy Pronto and flying through this shit. Cause Solid 2, 3, 4, all them, dude, I will fly motherfucking through all that. Because I know what to do. I might hold off on Portable Ops. I could do that. Yeah, I know what to do with Portable Ops, but it's just, cannot wait. Cannot wait. So, guys, it's a short little podcast episode, but normally it would be roughly around 2 hours, an hour or so. But luckily I'm missing a mark by 37. But that's pretty much it. And there's more exciting things I cannot talk about at this moment. Maybe in the near future I could talk about it. But there's a lot of exciting stuff coming up, and I hope I can bring you guys joy. I hope, man, because it's one step up from achieving my goal and my dream. Of course, my dream to be the big YouTuber and to be a voice actor. Now, it has nothing to do with one of those. Well, one of them. But, I just can't talk. I just wish I could. I really wish I could. But I can't. So, you just gotta hold on to that. You just gotta hold on, you guys. It's just something really, really positive. And I'll be stepping away on a lot of stuff, which would be sad. Not a lot of stuff, but like certain stuff, I would have to go, can't risk it. I have to, have to keep the nose clean. Have to keep, I just wish I could say more, and it sucks. I can't say a whole lot. I've been sworn to secrecy, so, you just got to trust me on this. I don't like to lie. I like to keep my promises 100%, so I will promise you guys, when I'm allowed to speak of anything that really happens or whatever. But as of right now, nothing's happening. but I cannot say. So, guys, and pretty much, okay, yeah, I'm being watched. So, guys, that's all I have for this episode. Next week, I'll try to get Zach to get back on. I want to get Kyle Hester back on to talk a little bit about Preacher 6 before he starts recording the first part, or maybe after. Who knows? I want to get Jahan back on there, talk a little bit more about her videos. It's been popping, man. So we are gonna try to get back in touch with the Brit and see what's going on. He hasn't been on for a very long time. I'd like to check in with him, see if everything's going okay, going good, whatnot. So a lot of stuff. I did try to get in contact with David Hayter again to request a video for the event, which I did get a email back saying he's not taking any requests at this moment. So, you know, there'll be an opening soon. So once that opening opens up, then I will, maybe something will come up. So yeah, thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys next week with another podcast. See ya.